Hurts, slant, Brown, lunge, touchdown Philadelphia. A.J. Brown snatched it out of the air for the score. Check swing, well hit ball, and there it goes. Number 300 for Ken Griffey Jr. One of the youngest ever in the major leagues to reach the 300 home run plateau.
Bothered by Lou. Iverson.
How about that?
Steps over to Rob Lou.
7 straight points by Iverson.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Louis Sports Network. We are doing the Chicago Bulls against the Milwaukee Bucks Central Division matchup here on the channel. Before we get started, man, y'all guys already know the drill. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Make sure you're sharing on your social media platforms. Truly appreciate it. Welcome to the Fizzer Forum here in Milwaukee, where we got the Bucks and the Bulls. Bulls coming in at 7-10 on the season, while the Milwaukee Bucks are 12-4 and the league best 9-1 at home in the NBA. The Bucks came off a 119-111 win, while the Chicago Bulls just beat the Boston Celtics, who just had the best record in the NBA at one point. Hold on, now it makes me want to check the standings just to make sure that I got that right, but let me just check in just a second. But anyway, before we get started, like I said, once again, make sure you hit the like and hit that subscribe. Bulls and Bucks about to start in just a bit. Hope everybody is having a wonderful Wednesday as we are on the Thanksgiving weekend. Let me know, and let me get this pleasantries out the way. I'm gonna say Happy Thanksgiving, obviously in the in the community post, but I want to also say it right now. Happy Thanksgiving, early Thanksgiving to all those right now watching on the channel, man. Definitely appreciate that. We got some games today on Wednesday. We got Philly against Charlotte. We have Portland against Cleveland. We got Minnesota against Indiana, Sacramento against Atlanta, Dallas against Boston, Washington and Miami. We got Brooklyn against Toronto. We have Chicago and Milwaukee, our game here tonight. We got Denver and OKC. We also have New Orleans and San Antonio, Detroit and Utah, and then the nightcap, the Clippers against the Golden State Warriors. Dallas is in Boston, so that's the big game on ESPN today. And the Clippers and Golden State and the second part of a doubleheader, but we are doing the small market teams. Well, the Bulls are not really a small market because that team has championship history. They've won 6 championships, all in the 90s. Milwaukee's got 2 championships in their team history, but much of us, they're a more smaller market compared to Chicago. Is Chicago as big a market as, say, a California or a New York? No, but still they're a big market considering what the Bulls have, been able to accomplish in the 90s. By doing what they did. All right, so currently right now we got 2 people watching. Definitely hoping that we could get some more people up in here. I want to check the NBA standings. So let's click on the NBA. Let's go to the NBA standings here in the Eastern Conference. The Boston Celtics still up percentage points wise. They're up a half game on the Bucks for the number 1 spot. They just came off a loss to the Bulls, who won 121-107 in their last game. Bucks are 12-4. Cleveland is third at 11-6. It's a tight Eastern Conference. You got 6 teams with 10 wins. Well, actually, in the Western Conference, you have 7 teams with 10 or more wins. I also heard Kawhi Leonard got hurt again for the Clippers, which is good. What's going on, Ryan? What's up? The Brooklyn Nets coming off a loss against the Philadelphia 76ers, who missed their 3 starters. Right now, Boston with a 26-14 lead over the Dallas Mavericks. Cleveland is up 52-44 against Portland, 52 seconds remaining in the half. Charlotte is up. They're trailing Philly 51-44. And that'd be nice for Philly to get 2 straight wins without their 3 best players. You have Minnesota down 1 to Indiana 46-45. Sacramento down 9 in Atlanta by the score of 33-24. Miami down 3 to Washington 21-18. Brooklyn is up 15 on Toronto. They had a double-digit lead last night, and they blew that. Are they going to do the same thing against the Raptors? We'll wait and see. Denver and OKC at 8 o'clock. Same thing with New Orleans and San Antonio. Detroit and Utah playing at 9, and the Clippers and Golden State are playing at 10 o'clock. Yeah, I heard about that with Westbrook too. They said that if the Lakers decide to buy him out, that the Heat might sign Russell. I mean, there's been a lot of rumors. There's been a lot of rumors with the Lakers all season in terms of Anthony Davis possibly being traded, Russ being traded, LeBron may being traded, but we got to wait and see what's going to happen. It's just going to be hard because, for one, the Pacer deal is going to be much tougher because what's happened is that the Pacers are actually winning games, which I thought they were going to be tanking, but they're winning games right now. They're in the 4th spot. They're 10-6 on the season, so I didn't expect them to be playing well. And there's still Laker fans who are still trying to push for that Miles Turner and Buddy Hield deal. Giannis averaging 30 points and 11 rebounds with 5 assists this year. DeMar DeRozan is shooting 52% from the field and almost 90 from the free throw line. I don't know what his 3-point percentage is, but I'm pretty sure it's not that good only because he doesn't really attempt threes. He's averaging 25 a game, 51% from the field, 88 from the free throw line. Giannis is, he's shooting 52%, but his free throw shooting is below 58%. That's awful. That's not good at all. They're just going to be able to hack a Giannis in close games. I mean, I know what he did in the NBA Finals a couple of seasons ago, but in the playoffs, it's going to be a problem. He's going to have to get that free throw shooting up a bit, so at least it could be somewhat dependable. Because if not, it's going to be a problem. Rivals reunite. Shout out to Brandon. What's going on? So we're going to take a commercial break right now. Bucks and Bulls about to get started. I guess they're going to do the starting lineups for both teams. I just kind of skipped that part only because I just rather do the game action. That works better. But also let me know what's going on in your Thanksgiving plans as well, man. Brandon says, I'm looking at Jared Allen wrecking havoc and thinking Brooklyn really screwed up trading him. You know what? The Brooklyn Nets have been a disaster. I know that the Brooklyn Nets, it's early in the season, but they've failed very, very, very miserably. The front office deserves a lot of blame. I heard that people now are saying that Kevin Durant didn't even want Steve Nash. It was Sean Marks who wanted Steve Nash. I'm not going to believe that because I felt that Kevin Durant did want Steve Nash to coach that team along with Sean Marks. But we're not. Always great to have family time when it comes to having Thanksgiving. All right, man. That's what's up to both of you guys. But yeah, the Brooklyn Nets have been disappointing. I'm calling out Kevin Durant. I'm calling out Kyrie Irving. I know Kyrie's been under a lot, so it's not totally his fault. But it's like there's no leadership, and don't even get me started about Ben Simmons. I just said that Ben Simmons to me was a guy that he just loves the lifestyle of the NBA. He's not somebody he's driven. He may have the talent, but he doesn't want to work hard. He's not someone who enjoys working hard to the point where you want to be one of the greatest to ever play. It's almost like it's just a hobby for Ben Simmons. He's just there to collect the money, and that's just it. I remember that time he was on ESPN, and Byron Scott said that he's like, why are you lowering expectations on yourself when he was with the Sixers and he got overhyped with that 16-game win streak? That was the redshirted year in his quote-unquote rookie season. And then all of a sudden, that's what happened. I'm just like, Byron Scott's like, nah, you got to feel like you're going to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. But nah, Ben did not have those kind of expectations. He's like, oh, I think we just make the playoffs. Like, that's all he thought. And that from that time, it told me that Ben was not somebody that Ben was not somebody that really took the game seriously because he hasn't improved in anything. That's the crazy part. What can I say he's really improved on? I don't know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we get ready for the starting lineup. Chicago Bulls starting lineup: DeMar DeRozan, Patrick Williams, Nikola Vucevic, Zach LaVine, and Ayu. That Ayu Downsumu. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Billy Donovan needs to get fired. Starting lineup for the Milwaukee Bucks: Grayson Allen, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Brook Lopez, Drew Holiday, and Javon Carter. Javon Carter cracked me up with his interview the other day. He was like, how did you prepare for this game? I mean, since I woke up this morning, I'm like, that was a great answer. Vucevic and Brook Lopez getting the tip, and the Milwaukee Bucks got the tip. Smash a like it, that's subscribe. Here's Giannis, gives it over to Drew Holiday at the top. Drew Holiday comes over to the right, gives it over to Brook Lopez in the corner, shoots a three-pointer, and bam, Milwaukee starts off with a 3-0 lead just like that. Both those seasons ended the same. And there's Io, quickly takes it to the basket with the left hand. He scores, and it's 3-2. Giannis goes into the post. Brook Lopez in transition shoots a three-pointer, 2 for 2 from downtown. Is Brook Lopez, and the Bucks take a 6-2 lead just like that. Smash it like it, that's subscribe. And Vucevic trying to give and go bounce pass, and it's a turnover off IU, off his leg. Bulls Nation stand up, Bucks Nation stand up here in the Fiserv Forum. Early first quarter just getting started. There's Andre Drummond. Kareem Abdul-Drummond. Drew Holiday takes a bad three, and the ball goes out of bounds, and that's going to go to the Bulls. Another turnover. Already 2 turnovers. Like, what is going on with the Bulls right now? They can't take care of the basketball. So that's 2 turnovers. No, that's just heads up play by Grayson Allen on that. All right, here's Grayson Allen on the left wing. Comes back to the middle, gets it over to Giannis, being posted by the nose, and spins off him, goes up, and he just does it. That's a mismatch. Where was the help? And already with 10:50 remaining, we're gonna have a timeout by Billy Donovan, man. So the Bulls with 2 careless turnovers, and then they put DeRozan on Giannis on the block. That's a mismatch. Like, so with 10:50 remaining already, it's just like that. Billy Donovan calling a quick timeout. It's 8-2. Ryan says, "What's your plans? Are you cooking?" I'm gonna be at my sister's house. Actually, she's gonna be making some stuff. My mom's gonna be making some stuff. I already brought some wine to the crib and stuff like that. So it's great. And gonna spend Thanksgiving with them and stuff. Shout out to Jay in the building. What's up? What's going on, man? What's up? But yeah, why they putting DeRozan on Giannis? That's a mismatch. They put him on the low block, and he just spinned off of him. Nobody came near him, near Giannis, and he just dunked it. Tyrese Halliburton. Wow, he's averaging 21 points. He had averaged 21 and 11 throughout the week, which led to a 3-0 record for the Pacers. Thank you for taking care of that, Jay, because I was just about to click. And De'Aaron Fox is the player of the week, Western Conference player of the week for the Sacramento Kings, shooting 60% from the field, 25 and 8. Yo, I gotta give Sacramento some credit. They're playing really well. I don't know if it's gonna be able to be sustainable as the season goes along, but the only way that this is gonna change it is if they've won 7 in a row, and it's the first time that they've won 7 in a row since 2004. Who was on that 04 Kings team? Y'all remember? Peja Stojakovic, Mike Bibby, Vlade Divac. So it's been a long time. It's been a very long time since the Kings have had that kind of a win streak. Shout out to Daniel Berry in the building. What's up? Milwaukee with the second best record in the East. They're only down a half game to the Boston Celtics. Here's Zora Stevenson, the sideline reporter for the Bucks. Grayson Allen looks older than he looks. Looks older than he is, I should say. All right, here's IU. Back to live action. Here's Vukovic. Brook Lopez giving him some space. Levine comes off the screen, guarded by Javon Carter, shoots a three-pointer, rattles it in on his first shot, and it's an 8-5 ball game. .27 remaining in the first quarter. Here's Drew Holiday with the basketball, gives it over to Grayson Allen, sets his feet, relocates, shoots a three-pointer, drains it. And the Bulls' three-point defense is awful. 11-5 already. Bucks with 3 threes in the first quarter. Patrick Williams gives it over to DeRozan. Vukovic in the right corner for 3, can't hit. Rebounds off to Grayson Allen, brings it up to the right side, gives it over to Giannis Antetokounmpo, handoff. And that was a terrible pass. Luckily, Holiday caught that ball. They give it over to Javon Carter, puts the jab step, guarded by Levine. Levine, who sucks on defense. Grayson Allen penetrates, and the ball goes out of bounds. No foul call, and it's going to stay with the Bucks with just under 4 seconds to shoot. Donovan's a clown. Giannis kicks it. Late shot clock? No. 24-second violation, and Bulls will get the basketball. Billy Donovan grows his beard more than his team grows in terms of their play. That's what DeRozan having a good season. Here's IU, drives all the way to the cup. Good penetration, kicks it out to Patrick Williams for 3, overshoots it, and the rebound's off to Javon Carter. Bucks looking to push. Javon Carter gives it over to Brook Lopez, shoots another 3. Brook Lopez 3 for 3. And the Bucks up by 9. Here's DeRozan, gets a pick. Vukovic is open. He shoots a 3 and can't get the bounce, and the rebound's off to Giannis. Giannis traveled right there. He can't get the ball back. Giannis goes up. He gets stripped, and they don't call the foul. Back come the Bulls. IU kicks it out to DeRozan. DeRozan eludes Drew and gets it done. 14-7. Bucks come quickly. Drew goes up with the left hand, and he's going to draw the foul on IU, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. From 2-point range this season, 91% of his points are from mid-range to the paint. Even Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the free throw. It's good. Bucks take a 15-7 lead. Holiday on the season, 18 points per game, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. Makes a second. Bucks lead by 9 against 16-7. IU gives it to Levine. Levine with the jab step. Levine off the screen. Gets the pick. Vukovic gets doubled. Patrick Williams open for 3. Misses badly. Back rim. Holiday with the lob pass inside to Giannis. Goes up. He gets blocked. Tries to go up. Gets blocked again. And the ball goes up the foot of Javon Carter in the hands of Williams. Levine gets it. Fakes the pass. Oh, Levine traveled. But they're going to call a foul. Looks like he hurt his ankle. Good recovery by Patrick Williams on the block. Here's DeRozan. Behind the back pass. Vukovic drives left, kicks it out to DeRozan for 3, drains it. Oh, that shot actually looked good. DeMar hits the three and scores 16-10. Giannis lobs it, terrible pass, turnover. Zach LaVine with the deflection gets the ball. Kicks it out. IU in the corner for three. Drains it. And it's a three-point game. 16-13. Bulls bench loving it. Holiday. Lopez straight on three. Oh, I was like, man, that was going to be four. Brooks' misses have been impressive. Here's DeRozan. Dribbles between the legs and he turns it over. Grayson Allen, head of steam, one man to beat, goes all the way, eludes. What a block! And gets it, and he's going to draw the foul on IU. Heads up defensive play by IU, but he ended up fouling him, almost getting the block, but Grayson Allen will go to the free throw line. DeRozan was just over dribbling. Good defense out there on the help. Track it down on the block, and that's a foul. Grayson Allen averaging 10 points, shooting better from the three than he is from the field. Makes the free throw, despite the fact that he's 2 percentage points higher. Here comes Bobby Portis checking in for Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez with 9 quick early points, 3 for 4 on 3 threes. Grayson Allen on the second free throw is good. Bucks lead by 5. IU dumps it inside on the cut by LaVine, gets inside the rim and scores for 2. 3-point game again, 18-15. Bobby Portis gives it over to Javon Carter on the handoff. Crosses over, kicks it out. Good ball movement by the Bucks. Good extra pass. He should have fake, bounce pass. Allen open for the three. The Bucks, to me, overpassed on that possession. Giannis should have took that first three, even though he's not really a three-point shooter. LaVine is going to draw the foul. Taking it to the basket. LaVine to the free throw line to shoot 2. 6:26 remaining here in the first quarter. Makes the first 2-point game. Y'all know if you thought that was Tim Duncan. Here's a free throw by Zach LaVine. It is good. All right, Javon Carter gives it off to Drew Holiday at the top. Holiday kicks it out to Wesley Matthews. Open for 3. Another one. The Bulls are doing a poor job defending the 3. 21-17, Bucks lead by 4. And you guess the pass. Here's DeRozan. Being guarded by Matthews. Takes a turnaround. Short. Well defended by Matthews. Rebound Bobby Portis. Here's Drew Holiday. What a crossover. But overthrew the pass to Carter in the corner. It's a turnover. Really nice ball screen. Waited too late. .545 remaining here in the first quarter. 21-17 is the score. Monsu gives it over to LaVine. LaVine drives left on a double. Gives it over to Vukovic. They kick it to IU. IU's open. Takes the baseline jumper. Can't hit. Good tap by Wes Matthews. Again, good tap. Javon Carter pulls up for three. No. Bobby Portis offensive rebound. Push shot from the top inside the free throw line is good. And the Bucks lead 23-17. There's Green. Gives it over to Damontu. Over to Vukovic. Sets a ball screen. DeRozan. And Ayu almost, I thought they were going to call a turnover, but no. George Hill checks in for the Bucks. Zach LaVine sits out. Here comes Alex Caruso, the GOAT. Former Laker. DeRozan the inbound, gives it to Vukovic, shoots it, drains it, 23-19. Hey, they're playing that Missy Elliott. Okay. Drew Holiday gives it to Matthews. Portis open in the corner for three. Oh, get air ball. Kobe White with the rebound. Kobe gives it to Vukovic. DeRozan. Kobe fakes a three. Kicks it out. Green open on the right wing for three. Drains it, and it's a 1 point game. 23-22 first quarter. Drew Holiday gives it over to Lopez. Lopez drains it again. He's got two. He's got 11 first quarter points. 25-22 is the score. Kobe White, crossover, hesitation. Gives it over to Vukovic. Handoff. DeRozan, free throw line above, and gets the bounce. And it's a 1 point game, 25-24. And we got a foul. Alex Caruso called for the foul. Drew Holiday will go to the free throw line to shoot two. On Monday, he had 17 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists in 28 minutes of play. Here's a free throw. Good. All right, let me just give it a second. All right, just as I said that. All right, Drew Holiday makes the free throw, 27-24. 3:37 remaining in the first. And we got a miss from the three-point line. Offensive rebound. Is that Patrick Williams? I think so. No, drum hit. Kobe White misses the three. I guess DeRozan is the guy that plays all of the first quarter. Holiday gives it to Portis in the post. Takes a hook and scores on the jump hook. It's a 29-24 game. Kobe White. Over to DeRozan. DeRozan drives left, gets doubled. Gives it over to Green for three, and he drains it, and it's a 2 point game again. Both teams shooting the three ball real well, and Budenholzer is going to take a timeout. So with 2:55 remaining here in the first quarter, it's a 2 point game. 29-27 Bucks lead over the Bulls by 2 here on the Louis Sports Network. Yeah, both teams are shooting the three-point shot well, and both teams are doing a poor job of defending the three. Actually, that's actually one of the Bucks' biggest weaknesses. They don't defend the three real well, even though the Bucks have the second best record in the East. But they are known to not defend the three real well. If you have not hit that like button, make sure to hit the like button and make sure to hit that subscribe button as well for the Louis Sports Network. I said we got African dance. Okay. That's pretty. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, they got the little Milwaukee drumline set. Oh, that's fire. It's fire. Let's look at some out-of-town scores real quick while we're in the timeout. Philly is up 65-60 against the Charlotte Hornets, 7:16 left in the third quarter. Cleveland up 11, 69-58, 7:29 in the third quarter over Portland. Indiana trails Minnesota 62-57, 7:46 in the third quarter. Sacramento is now trailing by 16 to Atlanta, 67-51 with 146 remaining in the second quarter. Boston right now up by 13 on Dallas, 4:01 second quarter, 55-42. Dang, I don't really. Oh, I'm going to have to get off and actually go to the scoreboard. Let's see. Brooklyn up. They were up by double digits, but now right now it's 50-45. So Toronto's cut the lead to 5. Miami trailed, but now they're up by 13 on Washington, 50-37 in the second quarter. Denver's up by 17 on OKC in the first, 33-16. We have New Orleans up by 12 against San Antonio, 26-14 in the early part of the first quarter. Hey, Louis, what's the difference between a bad shot and a missed shot? When it's a bad shot, it's a shot that usually a coach would take you out of the game for, a shot that you should never take, a shot that you should not take. If you miss a shot and it's a good shot, it's just a missed shot. Now, you obviously need to make shots, but I'll take accurate misses over bad makes any day of the week, because at some point those bad shots, the more you take them and the more you miss them, you're going to become such a big liability. It's like you're going to be shooting your team out of games. You got to be useful for something on the floor. 29-27, Milwaukee with the basketball. There's George Hill. George Hill gets it over to Bobby Portis, takes a jab step, and then puts the ball on the floor. Gets it to Giannis. Mid-post. Giannis trying to get there, and then Giannis. You see the thing with Giannis? Even though Giannis is not a polished shooter, he's relentless. Like, he don't stop. 31-27, Bucks lead by 4. Kobe White, Zach LaVine. Call for another screen. There's Drummond, cuts to the rim. What a pass. Green for 3. No. All right, here's Bobby Portis. Portis gives it over to Giannis. Here's Giannis. Giannis sinks the mid-range. It's a nice shot by Giannis. He just missed it. See, that's a missed shot. Kobe gives it over to LaVine. Nice bounce pass to Green on the cut and the jam. 2-point game. 31-29, 140 remaining here in the first quarter. Lopez fakes it. I'm sorry, that wasn't Lopez. I forgot the name of that player. He's number 13. LaVine pulls up for 3, and the Bulls take their first lead of the game. 32-31. Zach's got 10, hasn't missed a shot. Giannis all the way to the rack, and the Bucks retake the lead. They're up 33-32, reaching about the minute mark. Oh, Nwora. Here's Kobe. Guarded by Grayson Allen. They give it to Caruso. Caruso goes to the three-point line from the right wing. Can't give the Bulls the lead again. 43 seconds remaining here in the first. High-scoring first quarter. Kobe White guarding Giannis. 11 on the shot clock for the Bucks. Giannis. That's an offensive foul. That's a moving screen. Bobby Portis. Yep. Offensive foul. The Bulls still have a chance for a 2-for-1 here. Here's LaVine, gets the screen. Lobs it inside the Drummond on the cut, but overshoots it in the rim. Excuse me. No shot clock. Bucks get the last shot. Giannis is calling. Nawara. And what do we have? And we got a foul. And that's tough because Zach LaVine has played well in the first quarter. All right, Nawara is out. They give it to Giannis for 2 seconds. He shoots a three. No, air ball. I still see that Giannis has got that hitch in his shot and keeps shooting on the way down. All right, so on this Wednesday night, on the eve of Thanksgiving, right? They're at the end of the first quarter. Bulls 33, Bucks 32. No, I'm sorry. Bucks 33, Bulls 32. You're watching the Bulls and the Bucks Central Division matchup here on the Louis Sports Network. So far, this has been a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams are shooting the three-point shot very well. So not much defense. Well, there's been some defense played. I'm not going to say there hasn't been like some defensive plays. There has been some, but both teams are doing terrible guarding the three-point line, and penetration has actually been, a bit of a problem too. As you see, the Bucks crowd about to get some T-shirts right there from the people working in the Bucks organization. Wait a minute, they're supposed to be ketchup and mustard? This ain't Halloween. Like, what? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Oh, hey, shout out to Sports Critic. What's going on, man? What's up? I say we got the lady. Damn, that lady looks just like my aunt. That's crazy. We got the turkey on deck here in Milwaukee. Sports Critic says nothing much. I hear you. All right, second quarter just about to get started once again, folks. All right, and the Bulls get the basketball. Bulls shot 12 out of 23 in the first. Bucks only 11 out of 26, but both teams shot over 40%. Shout out to Tyree in the building. What's up? Mr. Russo spins, stops, fakes. Kobe White was not expecting that pass, so that's a turnover. That's you got to be ready for that, but that's also Caruso's fault. Left his feet without making a decision. I agree with you on that. I'm glad it's same too. Giannis gives it over to Grayson Allen. Allen over to Giannis. Giannis in the post, takes a turnaround jump shot, can't hit. Zach LaVine, who can't defend, actually did a good job. LaVine. Wait, why is Zach LaVine screaming for a foul? That was actually good hands by Grayson Allen. And I know Grayson Allen's got a history of, some of the crazy fouls he does. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the chat. LaVine shoots a jump shot. We got an offensive foul. If that's on LaVine, that's his third foul. Oh man. Oh, that's his third foul. He's going to have to sit. Guys, make sure to hit the like button, share the stream. So now the play is going to be under review if Levine shot naturally or was that an offensive foul with his right leg? Oh, he hit him in the midsection. Let's see what the referees are going to call here. Let's see what he says. I mean, George looks okay, and George looked like he didn't get hit too hard. Let's see what they determined here. In Jersey. What are these referees going to call? It's gonna it's gonna stick. I don't see them changing it. Oh man. That's got to be an offensive foul. I know Jack has been shooting like that, but he ended up hitting him. I mean, he would say he lunges forward and got into his personal space, but even then, so still, though. Still. Yeah, I don't know what you're going to do with that. It's going to be his third. Player one. Well, at least he got the flagrant foul call, so they get. It's going to be a flagrant one. He'll make the free throw. 34-32. Second free throw is good. 35-32 Bucks. Bucks get the ball. 11-17 in the second. Allen inbounds it to George Hill. Gives it over to Giannis. Giannis kicks it out. Hill in the corner for three. Bingo. Bottoms. 38-32. Green sets the screen. Levine shoots the three. Cuts at the three again. Levine's got 13. 38-35. Connaughton gives it over to Allen. Allen over to Connaughton in the corner from the Bizzer form lettering. Misses. And stay right here. Pat Connaughton. Nice shot by George Hill. Real smooth. George Hill is out. Drew Holiday back in. Gets a bump screen from Giannis. Quickly moves the ball to Grayson Allen, but he misses the three in front rim. Holiday offensive rebound. Roke gives it to Pat. Pat over to Drew Holiday. Over to Connaughton. Open straight on three. Short. Yeah, he was short. Levine kicks it out. Kobe White for three. And we are tied at 38, folks. Under 10 minutes remaining here in the first half. Bulls are shooting lights out from the three-point line. And we got a foul. Caruso's like, why I got to do? He's bigger than me. Cross-court pass. Poor closeout by Holiday. Way too late. Says Giannis push. Oh, they go them Jordan 10s, man. Those are fire. The Chicago ones. Green is out. Patrick Williams is in. Holiday to Lopez from the Fizzerf sign. Can't hit. And the ball's going to stay with the Bucks. Now 44 remaining. We are tied at 38. Holiday to inbound. They give it to Allen. Connaughton acted as the decoy. They give it to Connaughton over to Drew Holiday. Spacing was poor. Wow, Drew, terrible shot. The Bucks don't have the spacing. And Zach gets a screen. Shoots the three. No. They lob it to Giannis inside. That was a terrible pass. Here comes Kobe White. Takes the mid-range. No, too short. Terrible possession, too. Here's Giannis. Hesitation. Kicks it out to Drew Holiday on a dangerous pass. Holiday attacks the paint. Kicks it out to Lopez. Open for three. He's too short. Offensive rebound. Grayson Allen. Connaughton is open. He shoots a three. Drains it. Bulls got to do a better job of boxing out. Bucks retake the lead 41-38. Kobe White gives it to Drummond, back to White. Here's Caruso, one-on-one. Shoots the three with 2 on the shot clock. Air ball. Giannis loses it. Another turnover. Bulls got numbers. And then he turns it over on a bad pass. Connaughton. Bucks got numbers, but then Grayson Allen. They dump it inside the Lopez. Fakes. Up and under. Goes up. Puts it up. In. Basket. Count the foul. Count the basket and the foul. That was some sloppy basketball. And we got ourselves a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. So with 7:50 remaining in the first half, Bulls up by the score of 43-38. And Brook Lopez will go to the free throw line to get that extra and 1 point. Yeah, both teams were being sloppy with the basketball those last 4 possessions. First of all, the spacing was poor on both ends. Trying to force passes that aren't there. But like I said before, Billy Donovan, that dude needs to get fired. Needs to get fired. Go back to college. Go back to college where you were much more successful coaching. Cheer loud, show your sign, let's go Bucks. Let me hear this. Damn, yo, that's one of my favorite songs right there. You got to show me love. Song is one of the best songs I've ever heard of all time. Some people might feel different, but I really like that song. You got to show me love. All right, let me stop putting my singing skills on point. This is a basketball game. Anyway. Hopefully everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving tomorrow. Enjoy it with your loved ones. The amount of food that you're going to eat, try not to eat too much, but definitely enjoy it for sure. I'll be mentioning that later, and I'll definitely put it in my community post to make sure to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. It's well worth it, especially. Still shooting on the way down, though. He can put himself a little more arc on his shot. Grayson Allen. Did he think I was going to fire his team up? So Billy gets the technical. Free throw is made 44-38. Bucks lead 44-38 over the Bulls. Lopez makes a three-point play. It's a 7-point game. Here's Ayu. DeRozan, mid-range assassin. No. Brooke gets another rebound. There's Javon Carter coming up on the right side. Vaughn takes the mid-range. No. No ball movement. Wow. And the Bulls lose the ball. And Brooke Lopez gets the ball back off of the Bobby Portis play. Look at that. Drummond to Ayu. Bounce pass to Drummond. Goes off his legs. Takes a terrible hook shot. Javon. Penetration. Matthews in the corner. Can't hit the three. Kick out. Williams. Front rim. Bucks in transition. Hits another three. And the Bucks now back up by 12. Double-digit lead. Biggest lead of the game. They swing it. Bucks on a 12-0 run, but Kobe White ends it with a three. Damn, I was so used to Kobe White with his fro. Now he's got braids. 50-41. Javon. Oh, beautiful split by Drew Holiday. Left-hand pass. Portis, right corner three, but he can't hit. How about that kick out? And that's a miss. And another turnover by the Bucks. Patrick Williams to Drummond to Kobe White. Williams for three. Drains it for, and it's a 6-point game. Drew Holiday fake the pass inside, kicks it out to Portis, but it rattles in and out on the three. Oh, that was almost another turn. What a move by DeRozan. Gets in the paint and scores 50-46. 8-0 run by the Bulls. Holiday shoots a three, drains it. And we got a timeout. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so with 4:34 remaining here in the first half, it is 53-46. Bucks lead over the Bulls. So the Bucks went on a 12-0 run, then the Bulls went on an 8-0 run, and then, as you just saw, Drew Holiday knocked down the three-pointer. I'm really good at tic-tac-toe. I'll play anybody. Oh no, that's not Zora Stevenson. That's one of the she's the person that does Allie's job. I know. Dang, he missed. He should have made that. Bro, you don't see. Well, he's got two already. Oh my God, this man got the pink lemonade hair. It's too easy for this cat. He breezing through this. He's gonna win. This kid missed like six. This kid missed like 6 shots. Bro, never been a fan of that style. To each his own, but when you're jobbing tic-tac-toe, as you can see the acronym TTT, got to get 3 in a row. It could be a cross, it could be diagonal, it could be going it could be a horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. All right, 4:34 remaining. They're showing Alex Caruso. Out. Facts. Heck of a play. Just made up that word. Oh yeah. What is the referee checking on now? All right, 53-46. Bulls with the ball. DeRozan feeling on Wes Matthews, and he fouls him, getting in his space. DeRozan to the free throw line to shoot two. Here's a free throw. Gets the bounce. Good. Let's see if DeRozan makes the second free throw. I'm going to say yes. How did that just disappear and just stop when it should be playing? I don't have a clue. Wow. $55.50. Williams. They swing it. IU for three. Can't cut it to two. And the ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Wes Matthews. Bulls will get the ball back. That'll be 14 on the shot clock. And did the ball go out of bounds? Well, they committed a foul. Maybe January. All right, DeRozan makes both free throws. Actually, no, makes all three. 55-53, 2-point game. Giannis over to Connington. We give it to Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis has to dribble. Bobby Portis kicks it out. Wes Matthews dribbles left to the paint. Kicks it out to Bobby Portis, who penetrates, shoots it. Too short. Shoots it up short on the push shot. Caruso. DeRozan. Turnaround. Too short. Here's George Hill. Wes Matthews gives it over to George Hill. George Hill with the penetration goes up and awful. That ball goes out of bounds. Grayson Allen back in, checks in for Wesley Matthews. Penetration by DeRozan, kick out. Williams for three. Yes. And the Bulls retake the lead. They lead by one, 56-55. Giannis dribbles, takes a jump shot. There you go. There you go. Vukovic travels. The drive. He's worried about the penetration. .133 remaining. Giannis attacks the rim. So now we got an offensive foul on Giannis. A minute and a half remaining. 57-56. Bucks lead by one. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that was goaltend, right? 57-56. Vukovic to DeRozan. Fakes right. Goes left. Pump fake. Goes up for the shot. Can't hit. Everything was perfect but the jumper. Here's Giannis. A minute remaining in the half. George Hill open. Kicks it for three. Hits it. Another three for the Bucks. They lead 60-56. IU. Patrick Williams with the fake. They give it over to Vukovic for three. Cuts it to one. On the penetration. 60-59. 46.9 seconds remaining. .38 seconds remaining. 22-second difference between shot clock to game clock. I mean, they got a 2-for-1. Connaughton shoots a three. Short. .20 seconds remaining. 6 on the shot. 6-second difference. DeRozan draws a triple. Bounce pass over to IU. IU. They dump it inside the Vukovic on the left-hand pass, and he scores on a great pass. Eight seconds remaining. Drew goes up, puts it in at the buzzer. After the Bulls have went up, Drew Holiday knocks it in at the buzzer to give the lead right back to the Bucks. So great penetration by Drew Holiday to end that first half. That's how much he's shooting. That's how much he's averaging in the season, about 7 assists. What's your Magic? 6 points, 2 out of 3 from the field in 10 minutes. I wouldn't say great team. I'll say good team. I don't know about great. Well, as you just heard. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you just heard, it is the end of the first half. Bucks up 63-62 over the Chicago Bulls. I'm sorry, is it 62-60? Time out. My bad. I'm just trying to click on these ads because these ads keep popping up. All right, let me leave it on the volume, and then we should be good with that. Okay, once again, 62-61. Bucks lead the Bulls at the half by 1. It's been a back and forth affair. Both teams scored 29 points in the second quarter. Milwaukee only outscored the Bulls by 1 in the first. So that's why it is as close as it is right now in the first half. So for players, we're going to go to the box score as we always do. We're going to cook up, see what is Chef Lou, Louis Sports Network is chefing up here in the kitchen of stats in the first half of basketball. So we got LaVine and DeRozan with 13 each. But DeRozan took twice as many shots as LaVine did, despite the fact that LaVine was in foul trouble. And obviously, you got Green and White, 8 and 6, respectively, off the bench. For the Bucks, it's been all about Brook Lopez in the first half. Hit 3 threes, 6 out of 10 for 16 points, plus 10 on the court. Giannis struggling 4 for 11. He's got 3 assists and 5 rebounds, but he does have 3 turnovers. Got to clean those up. Bucks had 7 as a team. Yeah, that's not good. All right, now that we've gone the player stats, let's go to the team stats. The Bucks shooting a good 37% from three, but they've attempted 24 more threes than the Chicago Bulls did. Bulls converted nearly over half of their threes, 12 out of 23, with a ridiculous 52% from the field. They're shooting 51% overall from the field, 52 from the three, and they've made all 5 of their free throws. The Bucks have actually made all their free throws too. They just have missed too many 3-point shots. But they are attacking the offensive glass, which the Bulls have got to do a better job of. 7 of 1 in favor of Milwaukee. That's not good. Which makes it seem like that Giannis is the way much better rebounder. They've out rebounded 26-17 in the first half. Milwaukee's got 8 turnovers as a team. Sucks. Both teams sharing the rock. Look at the Bulls. They got 19 first half assists, and the Bucks have got 15. Both teams are getting 30 plus assists easy if they keep sharing the ball. All right, points off turnovers. Milwaukee's got 8, while the Bulls have 7. Points in the paint. It only favors the Bucks by 2, but they're penetrating a lot more to get their paint points compared to what the Bulls are doing, even though the Bulls have taken advantage of some. All right, folks, and those are your first half stats here on the Lewis Sports Network. Jay says the number shows that the Bucks are giving the Bulls the game, and the Bulls can't do anything about it because they're gonna find a way to screw it up. This is very normal. Man, this stream has got way too many ads, I tell you. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, folks, I am back. All They're just showing the first half highlights. Well, not the first half highlights of this game. They're just showing highlights of. I'm guessing these are from plays from last night. Yeah, that's right. Sacramento played Memphis. That was late in the shot clock. Tobias Harris, I mean, that wasn't nothing. Nothing special. Anthony Davis, AD. Oh wait, wasn't this yesterday when I think AD's arm or elbow hit? Oh, damn, that dunk by Gordon was nasty. I ain't gonna lie. The number one play. Oh, Simmons with the pass to KD. Like I said before, Simmons don't got that desire to be great. It's just a job to him. CJ McCollum. There go Bradley Beal. My thing is, are we really sure he wants out? I don't know. I gotta say something else. DeAndre Ayton is he's a softie. Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo, Jersey kid. Where Karam at? Is his boy Josh Giddey. Tyrese Maxey. He's from Texas, isn't he? They go Jalen Green. Yeah. Bobby Schmurder, a.k.a. Reggie Jackson. Bro, he really do look like Bobby Schmurder, man. This ain't never gonna get old. Every time I see him, I play a Bobby track. Like I said, Brook Lopez was cooking. Also, another thing, the Bulls got to do a better job of the offensive on the defensive glass because the Bucks have 11 second chance points. 7 offensive rebounds. You don't want to get your opponent more opportunities, but there's Giannis with his brother Thancis. All right, third quarter's about to start. Okay, so that's just a mix of music, but they are showing first half highlights in terms of game action. Bucks got to defend the 3. But the thing is, the Bulls like to take long twos. As I mentioned in the halftime show, Bulls are shooting 51% from the three-point line. And Drew Holiday just hit that last shot to end the first half. And that was brought to you by the Wisconsin Lottery. Thank you. Bulls had Levine and DeRozan scored 13 each in the first half. Lopez led all scores for both teams with 16. Bulls start with the ball in the third quarter. Isaiah gets it over to DeRozan. DeRozan knocks down the mid-range, and the Bulls retake the lead, 63-62. Terrible pass by Holiday. Passing with it. DeRozan and the Bulls with their biggest lead of the game, they lead by 3. 65-62. Giannis gets it. Passes it. Vukovic with the strip. No foul. I'm trying to see if DeRozan traveled on that dunk. I don't know. And Giannis gets fouled trying to bulldoze his way to the basket. I believe Giannis made the first free throw. Made the first one. Misses the second. Here comes DeRozan. Oh, that's half spin. Cole shoots it off the glass, and the foul by Drew Holiday and 1. Once he got that half spin, he was able to go into the post up. DeRozan with the three-point play is good. Yeah, they're making up these new stats. Most air wins in the NBA. 68-63, Bulls lead by 5. Giannis, free throw line jumper, rattles it in. Three-point game, 68-65. Holiday over to Vukovic. Vukovic. Williams with the jump shot. Knocks it in, Bulls back up by 5. Giannis for 3. No. Vukovic, hand off to Levine. Levine off the screen. On the pick and roll. Inside by Vukovic, giving them an offensive rebound. DeRozan turns it over. Outlet. Giannis with the rim run and with the finish. (70-67). Then we got an offensive foul on Zach LaVine. Oh no, Patrick Williams. Terrible defense. There's Giannis. Nice fake by Drew. Giannis on the roll in the cut with the jam. (70-69) under 9 in the third quarter. There's Giannis. Giannis goes up and he draws a foul. Yep. Come over to help. Giannis 7 out of 15, 15.6 rebounds, 3 assists. Makes the first, he's got 16. I feel like Vukovic has never been the same player since he's been on this Bulls team. Part of the reason for that, though, is he's playing with 2 wings. Better player when he was the guy. Giannis makes both. And the Bucks retake the lead, 71-70. Here's Zach LaVine. Off the screen, shoots a 3-pointer. Too long. Too strong, I should say. Drew, he shoots a 3. No, didn't like that shot. Such your offense. LaVine, bounce pass. Vukovic shoots it. Bulls back up by 1. Pick and pop. Vukovic has got 9 and 5. Javon Carter. Over to Grayson Allen. And we got a foul. It's Chris Middleton. They give it to Giannis inside on the high-low, but he gets stripped. DeRozan to Vukovic to Levine. Levine, he gets stripped, but Javon got him on a reach-in. .738 remaining. Brook Lopez comes out. What's Chris Middleton's timetable? It's Bobby Porter's. Grayson Allen gives it over to Giannis. Giannis spins off. Giannis gets tripled, gets the ball back, dunks it, and almost has to be. Three goes up. Oh, what a high floater by Grayson Allen. He ties the game at 73. Here's DeRozan. 7 minutes remaining. Spins. Levine picks it up. Levine attacks the rack. Gets blocked by Portis with trying to go left, and the ball goes out of bounds. Alrighty. So with 6:54 remaining here in the third quarter, we have ourselves a tie game at 73 between the Bucks and the Bulls. Central Division matchup here on the Louis Sports Network. Smash a like, hit that subscribe button. Bobby Portis with a block on Zach LaVine and then gives him a stare down right after LaVine falls down out of bounds. It wasn't a long stare down, just a little mild one. Jay says, grab some boards, do something. I know Vukovic has got 5, but I felt like he was a better double-double machine when he was with Orlando. Had more responsibility, and I felt like he played much harder, played hungrier with a chip on his shoulder. Now you got a player like DeRozan and Levine. They're taking the bulk of the shots, and I feel like Vukovic should at least be rebounding the basketball, but he's not even doing that. So he almost feels like he's just out on the court kind of being a useless big man, unless if you're pick and popping with him, if he gets the ball and then decides to shoot maybe some threes, when he's open, or even some mid-range jump shots. It's like there's just a lack of aggressiveness there. So he's not doing anything. He also said, I guess Tyree went to the other spot where they light his ass up every time he's on the panel. I wonder which panel that one is. So we got a lady shooting free throws. Oh, my God, that form is awful. She's shooting one-handed. I'm surprised that even hit rim. What? She ain't making not one of these. Not one. Nope, that's another miss. Oh, my God. Woo! She laying a brick. Oh, my God, that last shot was crazy. She laying a brick house right now. Okay, she finally made one. She got $50. That's probably all she's gonna get. Oh, wait, I was wrong. $100. Wait, $150? Ooh. She still got another chance. She missed. Nah, she only getting $100. Oh my God, those shots look awful. I can't believe she made 2. Anthony Davis had 37 points, 21 rebounds, 5 steals, and 5 blocks in a 115-105 loss. Ben Simmons, 11.7 rebounds and 11 assists in Brooklyn, losing by 9 to Philly. And Sacramento's first 7-game win streak since 2005. Why they said 2004 if it was 2005? I don't get it. I gotta hear what he's be saying then on I have to see what panels he go to. Levine gives it over to DeRozan. DeRozan for 3. Misses. Ooh, that was awful. Rebound to Giannis. Giannis drives left, pushes off, kicks it off the Portis, but it's through his legs, and it's a turnover for the Bucks. Gives it to Vukovic. Ooh, that's an offensive foul. They call that on Giannis? Vukovic elbowed him in the face. Wow. Jason Chris Middleton should be. Watch the elbow. Middleton shouldn't be too low. Send him to the G League. I went until December 15th. All right. A little bit of a sell. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but he sold. Okay, I see it now. Giannis sold that. He did hit him. Giannis kind of oversold it. He did get hit there, but watch here. Watch. Watch the pop. A little late. So Giannis gets called for the foul. That's his 3rd foul. All right, they give it to DeRozan, guarded by Wes Matthews. Good defense by Portis, reading the pass. Here come the Bucks. Giannis goes for the layup in full speed ahead. Transition, he scores. Bucks retake the lead, 75-73. DeRozan to Vuk. Vuk for 3. It's way too short. How about the hustle by Wesley Matthews? Javon Carter. Oh, no, Giannis. That's an offensive foul, man. You pushed off. Push DeRozan. That's an offensive foul. Foul number 4 on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Under 6 remaining in the 3rd quarter. DeRozan, mid-range, buckets. He ties it at 75. This Drew, guarded by IU, bumps him inside in the paint and just going to draw the foul. Here's Drew on the free throw. He scores. Drew Holiday gives the Bucks a 77-75 lead, and then we got a turnover, and the Bucks get the ball back. And then the Bucks turn it over. 12 turnovers for the Bucks. It's awful. Ayu off the screen. Vukovic. Ayu fakes it. And we got to travel. So now the Bulls turn it over. Kick it out. The war for three. No. Kobe. Vukovic aiming that three. But Green gets the offensive rebound, tapping it away from Navora. DeRozan. Give it to Kobe White. Left-handed pass. Terrible pass. And another turnover. Here come the Bucks in transition. Portis. Offensive foul. Two fouls on Portis. .411 remaining here in the third quarter on this timeout. Bucks lead 77-75 in ourselves a little tight Central Division matchup here on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving on the Louis Sports Network. Okay, who is this? Who is this chick? No, not the chick on the left. I want to know. Let me see. She's got a Milwaukee Bucks shirt on. Let me see this. What did she get? Oh, that Bull City is fire. And then they got the and then that Milwaukee Bucks sweater is dope too. Chris Middleton wants to be a lead man. Was talk of him going to San Antonio. I kicked the tires on a Chris Middleton and KD trade. History repeats itself. That would be Artest joining Kobe. Hmm. He's a Milwaukee Buck. What is with this? All right, 77-75. DeRozan. Pump fake. Shoots on a double team. You're not Kobe, homie. And he misses. George Hill gives it over to Lopez. Lopez to Jordan Nwora. Gets the handoff back. Bulls doing a good job defending the pick and roll. George Hill with the jab step shoots a three, but he misses badly. Nwora gets it, shoots a three, but he's short. One man to beat. Oh, that's going to be a goaltend. That ball was short. Anyway, because of that, the game is tied at 77. Kobe White was short on that layup. In international basketball, you can block that shot without a goaltender. Here's George Hill, gives it over to Wesley Matthews. Wesley Matthews back over to George Hill. George Hill to Nwora. They dump it to Brook Lopez. One-on-one, takes a turnaround on DeRozan. Really? You can't jump. Low IQ play. DeRozan goes up off the dribble and he scores. It's a 2-point lead for the Bulls. 2:50 remaining here in the third quarter. George Hill goes up with a beautiful left-hand scoop, and he scores straight down the middle, tied at 79. DeRozan spins, and he's fouled. DeRozan will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Jay says I would, and if Kyrie wins his case, he's gonna be a free agent. Well, after what the Nets did to him, he's gonna be a free agent. As long as he wins that case, he's out of there. He's out of there. I mean, we could say what we want about Kyrie, man. But the Brooklyn Nets are a horrible organization. They shot themselves in the foot with the decisions they made, and they got to live with it. Well, if I'm Joe Tsai, I would try to trade him because the last thing you want Kyrie to do is walk. He walks. If he wins this case, you're not getting anything in return. So you need to get something. Bulls lead 81-79. How about the lob to Green from DeMar DeRozan, and the Bulls take a 4-point lead. Biggest hit of the game for them, 83-79. Brook Lopez hands off to George Hill as the pullback. And George Hill gets blocked. Here come the Bulls in transition. DeRozan, good transition defense by the Bucks. Kobe Bryant with a bounce pass. Williams to Caruso to Drummond. 126 remaining. DeRozan hits the mid-range on Brook Lopez with the mismatch. 85-79. And we're going to have ourselves a timeout. Good lob pass from DeRozan to Green. I had thought he shot that ball too high, but that didn't happen. Bulls with their largest lead of the game. They're up 6 points, 85-79. Look at that. 6 of 18, 6 of 8, excuse me, in the third quarter. 15 third quarter points. That Connaughton misses the three on the two-man game. Drew Holiday, offensive rebound. Going Lopez, he gets blocked. Here's Zach LaVine, right to left crossover, goes into the lane. He scores with the right hand off the glass. And the Bulls take an 8-point lead, biggest of the game, 87-79, under a minute remaining. Pass. Wow, Brook Lopez barely jumped, and it looked awful jumping, but he's able to score on the pick and roll. 87-81. Chicago on a 12-4 run in the last 2 minutes, 46 seconds. Here's Zach LaVine. Shoots a three. No. Don't build the defense out. You got about a 4 to 5 second difference between shot clock to game clock. Drew Holiday. Is it a Lopez on the roll, and he scores on the floater. Bulls will get the last shot. 87-83. DeRozan with 28. He shoots the three. Oh, he drains it. He's got 31 points, 18 of the 31 in the third quarter, and that's the end. Holiday does not get that shot off. And the Chicago Bulls are going to enter the fourth quarter with a 7-point lead. So through three, the Bucks struggled late in that third quarter after blowing a big lead. And now at the end of three, it's the Bulls 90 and the Chicago Bulls 90 and the Bucks 83. Corey Piper truly do. Is this a dance? I don't know what song she's singing too, but I'm glad I got the audio off on this. Oh my goodness, I'm so itchy. Oh wait, he's breakdancing, freestyling. I mean, he looked like he knew a thing or two. Try to make sure my eyes don't get watery. All right, folks, fourth quarter about to start. He's struggling a little bit now, even though it should have 50%. And Rosen was on fire. Bucks with the ball to start the fourth. Holiday. Kicks it out to Connington, starts to drive right. And we got a three. Better ball movement, but we got a miss by George Hill. Here's Alex Caruso to Zach Levine. Gets the handoff from Andre Drummond. Levine, jumper. Good. Rolls up by 9. Giannis gets fouled. Well, I was going to weak side help. They didn't let him do the Euro step all the way. There's Giannis on the free throw. Knocks it down. Don't want to hear that part. All right. 11:20 remaining in the fourth. There's Giannis. Misses. Here's Zach Levine. Get the screen. Zach Levine starts to drop on Drew Holiday. Good blanket defense by Holiday. Drop and pushed off. He scores, and it's a 10-point game. Bucks down by 10. Giannis kicks it out. Grayson Allen hits a three. Sorry, Levine shoots a three-pointer, but it's short. The ball is tapped. Well, Connington's got it. Giannis kicks it out. That was terrible, yo. Giannis stayed in the field. Beautiful ball fake by Drew Holiday. Scores on the left-hand layup. It's a 5-point game, 94-89. Alex Caruso gives it over to Kobe White. Hesitation, goes up, can't hit. Giannis gives it to Conte. Giannis goes to the post up, takes a turnaround, goes up off the glass. He scores plus the foul. And Giannis cuts it to 3 with a chance to cut it to 2 at the free throw line. 94-91. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Here's Giannis, 22 points, 9 of 19 from the field. 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Makes them both. It's a 2-point game. Bucks on an 8-0 run. Crowd chanting defense. They're chanting. They're chanting. Levine, jump shot. Boom. Awful. (94-92). Giannis with the ball in his hands. Wow, Giannis almost traveled. Holiday. Gives it over to Giannis. Giannis puts the dribble, shoots the jump shot, and it's an air ball turnover. The turnover. There's Patrick Williams. Gives it over to Kobe White. Kobe White drives right. Kobe. Gives it to Patrick Williams. Puts the fake. Starts to drive left. Shoots the jump shot on his right. Can't get the bounce. Offensive rebound. And the ball is hit by Holiday. But they say it's Bucks basketball. Giannis gets open, but gets guarded, and we got a foul. Looks like the foul is going to be on Andre Drummond. So they're going with small lineups. And we got an unforced turnover by Drew Holiday. Here's Zach LaVine. Being guarded by Javon Carter. Gets a double screen. LaVine takes a tough shot, but he can't hit on the baseline. Giannis. Oh, he traveled. He goes up and he's going to draw a foul. He got lucky he got fouled. Giannis has got 15 in the second half, 9 out of 20 from the field, 23 points. And makes the first free throw. Had really good form. One-point game. Oh, Giannis airballs the second free throw. And it's a one-point game, 94-93. All right. LaVine gets it to DeRozan. Back to LaVine for three. No. Offensive rebound. Oh, and we got a, oh no. And the green is definitely hurt. And Javonte Green gets up. No, he just, yeah. He landed on his back. He's going to the free throw line. Shout out to Nuts World. I saw a quote saying KD doesn't have to prove anything to Nets fans. Yeah, he said that a while ago. Javonte misses the first, 94-93, under 8 minutes remaining here in this game. Free throw is made. Bulls lead by 2. Drew Holiday gives it over to Giannis. Giannis trying to tie it. Bucks trying to take the lead. Giannis says, I'm going to tie it up. And DeRozan gets blocked, attack at the rim. Bucks got numbers in transition. Giannis goes up. He misses gets it, and Giannis puts it in. And the Bucks retake the lead with 7:23 remaining here in the game. And we got a timeout by Billy Donovan. Bucks fans on their feet. All right, that's 7:23 remaining, so we got some good NBA action right now. Giannis is giving the Bucks a lead. Nuts one says I should have done the low management clips against the defending champ Warriors. I didn't feel like doing that. Jay says that's the luxury of playing for a team that has no NBA championships. Hey, G Money, happy Thanksgiving to you, man. Guys, make sure to hit that like button. Hit the like button. I see somebody got a deer tattoo of the Bucks right on their left arm. Damn, the constant music playing is crazy. Here we go. Crouch the defense. Here's Zach Levine. Gives it over to DeRozan. Double screen for DeRozan. DeRozan guarded one-on-one, takes a turnaround. He's been on fire. 33 big points for DeRozan. Ties it at 97. Ron Carter with the ball. He's at a Giannis at the free throw line. Tries to turn, goes up. That's offensive foul. They say walk. I thought we were going to call an offensive foul. That's a tough shot DeRozan took. DeRozan starts to drive. DeRozan with the spin. Turnaround. Too short. Took fast. And Bobby should have let that go. And that's a foul. Next one said, Louis, who do you trust in basketball biggest stage, Giannis or Durant? This Patrick Williams at the free throw line, 8 points, 3 rebounds. This is the first. We are tied at 97 with 8:21 remaining in this game. '98, '97. Javon Carter gives it over to Giannis. Giannis to Grayson Allen. Takes it to the left hand, and the Bucks retake the lead. Here's DeRozan. DeRozan. Williams with the cut. Vukovic in the corner for three. Drains it. And the Bulls go back up by 2. They lead 101-99. And Bobby Portis hits a 3. And the Bucks go back up by 102-101. Vukovic hits another 3. And if you're a Bulls fan, you got to say finally. Even as an NBA fan, finally. The Bulls lead 104-102. Carter to Giannis. Giannis in the post. Fakes it. Goes up. Beautiful up and under move. Hits it with the left hand off the glass. Ties it at 104. Vukovic open for 3. No, short. Javon Carter to Wes Matthews, and we're going to have a timeout. Beautiful fake. He got Williams in the air. Good up and under move by Giannis right there to tie the game at 104 with 4:42 remaining here in this game in the fourth quarter. You got to be the best. You got to beat the best. No, nobody has played at the level that KD's played at after a torn Achilles. Look at the numbers KD's still putting up. And as a matter of fact, I don't know what his numbers are this year, but I know he's shooting over 50%. And last year, he had his most efficient season of his career. I think he was shooting 55%. Even though we know what happened in the playoffs. Bro, he can't make a single shot. It's got to be the shoes, right? Wow. Oh my God, he's not even. That's good. Yeah, she made that one. Needed that one. Kyrie played great and Ben had a decent game. No, that's it. Giannis a True Holiday, and he's going to get fouled by IU. Holiday at the free throw line makes the first. Holiday 3 for 6, 14 points. Levine, nope. Giannis, beautiful pass inside the. What are they going to call? That should count. Lopez hasn't scored in the second half. 20 points. Miss. Yeah. Did they call that foul on? Did they call that foul on Levine? There's Brook. Ooh, misses the second. The Bucks retake the lead, and they get the ball back on a loose ball. Wow. Let me see when it comes back. Rosen, turnaround. Woo! Woo! Bulls retake the lead, 106-105. 3:35 remaining. Holiday. Brook. Holiday. Drives left. Loses his footing. Loses his footing. Turnover. DeRozan crosses left. DeRozan to Caruso. To Vukovic. Vukovic. Extra pass to Levine. Levine spin off. Vukovic. Drives left. Kobe. Shoots a three. No. They got the Bucks and we got a timeout. All right, so with 3:01 remaining in this game, the score is 106-105. Bucks trail by 1. Let me see the comment section. Jay says KD chose to have a longer comeback time. It worked for him. KD injuring his Achilles on his non-lift leg saves him versus other players with a torn Achilles. 7 foot tall with his stroke makes things easier for him, but like everybody else, the defense really suffers. And you have to remember, anytime you're coming off an Achilles injury, you're never going to be the same defensively because your lateral movement isn't going to be the same, especially when those back heels is what is is a big key in helping you being able to slide your feet when trying to guard your man one on one or even on help defense. It's painful to be able to not be able to really move the way you want to. Said the Bucks better pull this out. All right, back to live action. Bucks with the ball. Here's Giannis. Gives it to Allen. Allen to Giannis. Giannis tries to spin. No. Kicks it out to Lopez. They give it to Carter. Carter, one on one. Gets back to the defender. Goes up. What a move. Off the glass. And the Bucks take the lead. 107, 106. Here's Caruso. DeRozan. Drew Holiday gambled. Extra pass. Levine for three. Can't hit. Levine's been cold in the second half. Here's Drew. Drew. Fake. Kick out. And moves the fake. Three. Air ball. Retreat. Retreat. Drive. Shoots it over a triple team. Score. Levine for three. Can't hit. Levine settling for threes. $140 remaining. Here's Giannis. Giannis takes a jumper. Hits it. Well, yeah, on that play, because I'm like, don't exaggerate. Helps puts the Bucks up by three. DeRozan spins, eludes, gets blocked in the face by Brook Lopez. Kobe with the fake. Caruso with the fake. Kobe open for three. He drains it. And the Bulls tied the game at 109. 110 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Giannis, offensive foul. See, drive. See, at times Giannis's blessing can be his own curse, especially in close games when trying to drive. Under a minute remaining. Game tied at 109. DeRozan. Turnaround. Can't. Kobe for three. Drains it! And the Bulls take a 3-point lead. And Javon Carter's got to call timeout. But Giannis has had a tendency to do this in close games. Well, Kobe White just hit two big threes. Two big ones. Kobe White about to be the hero if the Bucks don't score the rest of this way. Man. I've seen Giannis time and time again in close games. He stays trying to bulldoze his way to the basket and gets these offensive foul calls. And I would just say just try to run a play. DeRozan kicks it out. He's being doubled. And he gets open. I don't know whose assignment it was to leave Kobe wide open because he could shoot the three, but he was left open. Giannis has got to learn to keep it simple. Can't be trying to overcomplicate things in close games. Not enough when it's super tight. There's 41 seconds remaining, so there's plenty of time. Wow. And look at Drew with an unforced error, bro. Wow. The next shot is going to ice the game right here. DeRozan. Tough shot. I'll tell you. Vukovic. Oh, that's it. Ball game. That's ball game. Holiday. Connaughton trying to get open. He can't. Giannis driving. Giannis with the layup. And then Chicago's going to take a timeout. I am a little tired. I still wanted to pop through on this Wednesday night. DeRozan with 35, Levine with 18, Vukovic with 18, Kobe White with 14, Javante with 11, Patrick Williams had 9. Giannis has 34. .6 seconds, 4-point game. They're trying to find somebody. DeRozan gets it lobbed in, and he's going to get fouled. I agree with that, Jay. That's true. That's the benefit of Giannis and KD needing each other. We got a timeout. Eight and a half seconds remaining. It is 115, 111. Chicago up by 4. The game's not over because of the fact that they're playing, but I feel like the game is over. The Bulls will have to make a crazy mental mistake in terms of turning the ball over. The Bucks score quick. I mean, they could try to play the free throw battle. I mean, it's looking really glim just because there's not a lot of time and they're down 2 possessions. All right, here's the upcoming schedule. The Bucks have got Cleveland on Friday at home. They got Dallas at home on Sunday. They're on the road at the Garden on the 30th against the Knicks. They got the Lakers on the 2nd at home. The Lakers have a brutal schedule in December. 13 of their 16 games in the month of December are on the road. That's live action. Caruso looking to inbound, lobs it into the hands of DeRozan, and Javon Carter quickly for the foul. All right, how you just gonna cut off like that? Like that really don't make me happy like that. Like you just gonna cut me off instead of trying to. I want to see what's going on. Who has a worse contract, Kawhi or Ben? Ben. Now, Kalo management isn't easy to deal with because of what he does in the constant injuries. But when he's on the court, he plays hard. I can't say the same about Ben Simmons at all. It's probably because Kawhi probably makes more money. Well, it's either that or the fact that the reason his contract is worse is because Kawhi's never really available. See, I bet you this stuff ain't gonna come up until at the very end. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the basketball game because it won't even show on my. It's not even showing on my screen, which means it's probably pretty much done. Uh, the Milwaukee Bucks lose. Both teams were up by double digits, but Milwaukee's is worse because they look like they were in complete control of this game. They kept letting the Bulls shoot from the three-point line. Bro, they let the Bulls make 18 threes. The Bucks were 12 of 38. And the Bucks had more offensive rebounds and more second chance points. So you have to ask yourself, how did they lose this game? And they won the points in the paint. And they went to the line 7 more times. How did they lose? They have 20 turnovers. And they let the Bulls make 18 threes. Bulls shot 43% from the three-point line. I say Kawhi, at least Ben is playing and showing his abilities, even though that's not saying much. Yeah, you know what? I hate to say it, man. Kawhi is damaged goods. It's pretty much done at this point. And, there's really nothing you could really do or say. Uh, he's a great player when he's on the court, healthy, but because he's never really been available, Kawhi is as cursed as that Clipper franchise. Stays getting hurt. Then when you don't manage and you got a bit of a little quiet diva-ish attitude that Kawhi Leonard has, because I know his Uncle Dennis, is pulling the strings. You factor that in, and forget about it. All you hear is the Clippers, man, they're contenders this year. They're contenders. I mean, if they're fully healthy, the secret to the Clippers' success, but Kawhi keeps getting hurt every time. Don't mean anything. I mean, that's what we did. We put him to go level standards, but he hasn't been able to live up to it because he hasn't been healthy. He has that three, and it looked like his revenge season was going to be in 2021, but due to getting injured in the playoffs, it cut his chances. Then he missed all of last year, and this year he came back, but then he got hurt. He came back last game, they won, but then he got hurt again. So he's damaged goods, man. Like I said, Ben lacks desire. He's not motivated. He's not motivated. Like I said, I feel like he doesn't take I feel like the game is just a job. I've said it many times. I feel like the game is just a job for him. All he really needs is a jump shot. That's all he needs. He gets a jump shot. That changes his confidence on a whole nother level. But like I said before, I realized his confidence was never really the best from that time from the time of before his second season started, because I told y'all it was ESPN, it was NBA TV. He was sitting next to Byron Scott, and he said that we shouldn't expect too much from the Sixers this year. And Byron Scott said, "You guys made the playoffs and lost in the second round. What do you mean you're not expecting as much this year? You should be thinking Eastern Conference Finals." And I said, "Why is Ben downplaying the talent of his team?" It just shows you that he was almost like if he was wishing to say, "Man, I hope we're not good enough to, really try to compete for the East crown, because I don't know if I could play up to this kind of pressure." And we've seen what Ben has done time and time again in the postseason in his short career. But he can defend all five in today's game. He just needs a jump shot. That's it. But that's the problem. The reason why the reason why I love Larry Bird so much, never made excuses. The amount of injuries that Larry Bird had would have kept a normal man out for the rest of his career. He played through some of them. Some of them were just too much to play through that he couldn't. But he was able to play. Larry was tough with the amount of physical grind he took. That's why Larry Bird praises this era so much, because you cannot touch him. And the spacing is great. That's why Larry Bird praises this era so much. It's the spacing. He played in an era where the spacing was not as big. The thing is, in order for them to space the court, it had to be done in a lot of fast breaks, because in the 80s, even though it was an up and down pace, they were still running traditional plays, so it had to be about execution. Let's see. Let me go to the comments section real quick. Bird was damn good. He told you, then he showed you. Also, Ben does need to work on free throws too. Well, the thing is, in order for you to work on your free throws, you got to improve on your shooting, because if you're a great shooter, you can do both. So he's got to work. In order for him to work on his free throws, that's a shooting problem. That's a mechanic. That's a mental and it's a mechanic thing. Do you have any Thanksgiving plans tomorrow? I'm gonna be with my mom and my sister for Thanksgiving tomorrow. Gonna be at my sister's house. Jay says, right, man, comes with a shot if done right. Back in the day, people would work on their shots without jumping. Really, it was two birds with one stone. Never make excuses when he could have for Super 55 for his depleted O-line and his foot. Oh, like Pat Mahomes? It's a little bit harder in football. I mean, the thing is, the quarterback can only throw to the receivers that he has on the field, receivers and tight ends, especially when they're out with injury. It's not on the quarterback. I mean, I got it. I get what you were trying to say, though. So the Milwaukee Bucks now they fall to 12-5. Let's look at some out-of-town scores before I close it out. I'll be back with NBA basketball on Friday. Got to figure out what game to do. Actually, let me go back this way, because I don't know why I went to OBS when I was trying to go to ESPN. All right, Clippers and Warriors. Let's see. Warriors are up by 3 in the second quarter. Boston wins by 13, 125-112. Lakers play the Spurs on Friday in San Antonio. The Lakers just beat the Spurs by 31 points. New Orleans plays San Francisco in NFL football. Tomorrow we got a triple header in Thanksgiving, so we got the Vikings against New England. That should be fun. We got the Cowboys and the Giants in Cowboy Stadium, and then we have the Buffalo Bills against the Detroit Lions. I don't know why they keep putting the Lions every single year when these dudes don't win. Did it the last time they win? Joey Harrington was quarterback. Okay, Charlotte beat Philly 107-101. Shame on you, Brooklyn. Shame on you. But it was a back-to-back, right? Cleveland blows out Portland 114-96. Minnesota wins 115-101 over Indiana. Atlanta wins by 9 over Sacramento, 115-106. 113-105. Miami wins over Washington. Brooklyn blows out Toronto 112-98. Yeah, I saw Chicago win this game, and then New Orleans beat San Antonio by the score of 129-110. Where's Detroit and Utah? There we go. Denver is up 129-126 in overtime with 9.3 seconds remaining. And Detroit, through 3 quarters, have got 98 points that the Jazz have given up. 98-90. While Golden State, with 9:18 in the second quarter, are up 40-31. They should do Bills versus Buccaneers. What do you mean? Are you talking about for the playoffs? For the Super Bowl? Because, well, they're not going to be able to do that because that's not who they play on the schedule. The Dolphins play the Texans on Sunday. Broncos and Panthers, Bengals and Titans. That's going to be a tough game for the Bengals. Falcons and Commanders. Both teams are playing well. That's the crazy part. But I got the Commanders winning that game. The Bears and the Jets, Buccaneers and Browns, Ravens, Jaguars, Raiders, Seahawks, Chargers, Cardinals, Saints, 49ers, Rams, Chiefs. The Packers and the Eagles play at 8:20. Steelers and the Colts on Monday night at 8:15. Oh, you mean switching the schedule if they were okay, I see what you mean. Bills Dolphins would have been nice. Dolphins already beat them earlier this year. Yes, I definitely hear what you say. I definitely hear what you guys are saying. All right, ladies and gents, Cowboys and Lions should rotate the home game each year. That way, one of them would win on Thanksgiving Day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of the stream. I'm going to say have a wonderful night. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I'm thinking that I might go live for a football game. I don't know. I would have to decide which one I do, but it probably would be the Giants and the Cowboys, but we'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. If not, I'll just be back with NBA basketball on Friday and do an NFL Sunday, whatever it is. But anyway, guys, definitely appreciate y'all being in this game. Yes, I had to put in that work, despite the fact that I was tired, man. But I love and appreciate all of you guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Play that outro, and I will see you guys either tomorrow or I will see you guys on Friday. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of the NBA action if you can. Rest of the night, enjoy the Thanksgiving with your loved ones. Definitely well-deserved, and I'm just glad to be off so I could get that rest. Bless up, everybody. Back on the grind either tomorrow or Friday. Let's get it. See you guys, man. Play that outro music. Let's
so many times, and I just wish they would just stop. You know what I mean? Just stop. I mean, he was, Michael Jordan. I'm Kobe Bryant. I mean, we're two different players, and I wish people would just let it go. It really annoys me because you can't compare.